Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods and our roof struggles, because of course on this channel if there's a roof involved we will all suffer. We needed more pine wood, so we do have to go home real quick and grab a bit. And yeah, I hope everyone is doing well, got enough sleep, is feeling relaxed, is hydrated, all those. Oh, we have so much pine wood. Thank you, past me. I meant to record this last night, and then last night I was like, hey, I'm just gonna stream a little bit of the Cobblemon SMP, and that little bit of streaming turned into over 4 hours, and I had a wonderful time. So I do not regret that. But I need to record in advance, you know. I am going on vacation soon. I need to be prepared. But I think I feel motivated today. I think today is a good day. I think I can get stuff done today. Like right now I just want to focus a little bit on recording, and then I'm gonna get started on some chores and, you know, just get stuff done. Alright, let's do this, and then maybe we can figure out this side here and just, I don't know, put vines on there, put hanging plants, put something on there. Yeah, I don't know. Life is good. I'm happy. Oh, we can just... I thought these were like full blocks, you know. Never mind then. Never mind. I hope we're all feeling good. I do feel a little overwhelmed right now, just because I haven't... Okay, I have been awake for some time, but I have spent a lot of time just laying in bed playing Pokemon Go. Hey, I need to catch more Pokemon, okay? The anniversary is active. There are cute little event Pokemon. My boyfriend is texting me. Is he coming home already? What is happening? Okay, we eat noodle vegetable Auflauf. I don't know how to speak German right now. Oh, yeah, that was not my intention. Bye-bye then. Okay. One more thing I wanted to do was... I wanted to add... sounds good. Recording a bit right now. Professional YouTuber, never on my phone while we record. Okay, we're gonna grab a couple carpenter's blocks to have easy to place blocks to work with this. Yeah. Okay, just asked for his location when he starts driving, so I can be a bit more prepared on how much I can record and when I need to get started on dinner and all that. Okay. Here we do. Oh, this is gonna be quite the high roof. Don't like that very much. We can just use slabs for the very top, I guess. Why do carpenters hate me so much? Yeah, and here we'll just do slabs. But we can't do normal slabs, we have to go for these ones, because we are doing bricks and chiseled bricks, I think, so... We are not going to be going for these ones though, because we already have too many of those in the area. I don't want to just copy everything. We are unique. Okay, come on. It's going... I shouldn't have said anything. It's not going surprisingly well. Taking that all back. Or we are about to fall down. That was also one possibility I had in mind. Did we get the plank that we dropped earlier? I'll leave the extra carpenter's blocks there for now. Knowing myself, we need to go back in again. Wait. Okay, and then we do that one. And that. And that. Perfect. Then we grab pine wood. Yeah, okay, this part is weird here with that extra log. I don't really know how to handle that. Do we just keep it like that? Is that a vibe? Is that ugly? I think it's kind of weird. I don't know. Yes, thank you. Then thank you for not having like a corner piece on there. It means a lot. Okay, then we eat our burger. And I'm gonna sit up a little bit. I don't know, I feel good today. I feel good. I feel like I can actually do things. A part of me wanted to do laundry, but I was like, you know, let's just record before the boyfriend gets home, and he's like, Kiwi, why did you stream instead of record? Like, yes, I know you want to stream. I support you streaming, but you need to record in advance. You keep talking about it. And he is so right with that. He is so right with that. But hey, if, you know, I don't know what I did differently today. Maybe it's that I am getting more sleep. That is something I thought about yesterday. Because for all of this week, like during the week, like weekdays, I was not having my nice motivational flashes of energy, you know? I was not ready to take over the world. And there is still a part of me that's like, is that the new medication, that I'm not on the generica now? And it's that? Do I need a higher dosage? Am I doing something else wrong? Because there are so many posts from people who said their medication works much better if they like exercise, if all sorts of things. Oh god, do we really need to add more blocks here underneath? Okay, we'll just do it. Whatever. So, you know, I don't know what exactly is causing my, I wouldn't say problems. Problems is a strong word. But I don't have the same effect that I had on the first couple of days on the medication. Which is kind of sad, because that was, yep, I was ready to develop a god complex. Not literally, but I guess that is what it would feel like to have one. And it was kind of nice, you know, because suddenly I had energy. I could do things. I felt motivated. I wanted to do things simply because I had energy. And that was a first for me in all my years of life, and I don't need that extreme feeling of doing everything every day, but if I could have that most days, I think I might do reverse stairs underneath, honestly. I think, wait, I'm getting texts from the boyfriend, just a K, okay. I'm gonna send back some hearts. And we're gonna grab the rest of the carpenter's blocks in here because we need them. Okay. We could maybe actually get a bit of a attic in here too, you know? Like add like a little ladder here, possibly. I don't know, you know? More space is always good. Is the sun setting? No, not quite. We have a little bit of time. Just the roof covering everything. And do that. And we do that. This is where the slabs will go. So we just need one more. I don't know. Boyfriend just sent another message. I will look at that once we are in bed, so we don't sit here all day reading messages. That is not what we do in this Let's Play. for the most part. I was scared to get the other carpenter's blocks just because they are so easy to be removed. I don't want to get the wrong blocks. That, and that was everything already. Nice. Okay, grab all of our little leftovers here. I kind of like the look of just having carpenters as a roof. Okay, what is he saying? Okay, he's hungry. Okay. I love you. Okay, he says he's hungry. Yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna record one episode and then I'll get started on lunch. I'm gonna have like a nice little pasta casserole with various leftover veggies because we have a lot of veggies that have been piling up and I want to use those. So a little casserole sounds like a good plan to me. Okay, then we need to do the little like reverse roof parts. Yeah, I forgot we have like a covering on here. Okay, we're a little bit too high. I just prefer the look of these double roofs these days. I know we haven't done that a lot. Maybe that's me aging and you know, getting more of a taste. I just like this looks more stable and not like the roof is about to, you know, it's like made of thin paper. This looks more structurally intact. If anyone gets what I'm trying to say here, you know? So in that case, we cannot put the plant higher because, you know, we have a stair there. It's kind of sad. Okay, then we do the same thing over here real quick. I do really like the little bits of stone, the chiseled stone down there. It looks nice, I think. Okay. That's done. Break our legs a little bit. Alright. I feel like adding a window under the roof might be good. Even if we don't have an attic there, I think that might just be a nice touch. To not have this bare looking house otherwise. Do we have any light sources in here already? We don't have anything. F7? We're in danger. I'm just gonna, you know, put torches all over the place for now. Kind of windy in here. Okay. Also, really, this silly sideboard. Okay, turn that off again. And we had full blocks here. Okay, we're just going to... We will do full blocks here too. Do we still have enough birch for that? Should be enough. Just gonna turn all that into planks. I don't care. We went for the basic smooth ones? Yes. And because then we don't have a weird gap on top of like the wardrobe, for example, which I really like. Do we actually have enough? We do not have enough. Do we should still have, unless I wasn't productive. Thank you. Thank you, past me. Okay. Inventory is a bit of a mess. Going a little bit insane deep down, but that's okay. Technically this is fine, but I'm gonna get like 2 more, I think, just because we can. Nope, we are not bone mealing that with carpenter's blocks. That was the sign that I shouldn't have done more. Okay, and we do that. But I mean, we always need wood, and you know, my hopes of getting a grind stream done this weekend, not happening. So, but maybe next week. Maybe next week. I do really want them. We need them. I want them. They're important. But I need to get a routine. And with my energy being like this up and down sort of thing, it is hard. But I will try. I will keep on trying my best to find ways to have energy and use that energy and all that. But I cannot promise anything. I really cannot. So, but I do want to. My plan is to really get so much stuff done before we go on vacation. And I am praying that that will be possible indeed. Not guaranteed, but I will try. I will try my very, very best. Yeah, I like this. This is cute. This is very cute. Yeah, this is weird, but I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know, keep having it go up, because the other ones go up as much as they can. But attic or anything, we'll leave that out of the question for now. For now, the focus is the roof. So we will go for aged or varied. We will just go up over here, I think, so we don't, you know, break the carpenter's blocks that have their, like, topping on there. How would this look? I don't think I'm feeling that, because it looks so falling apart already. Almost as if that could be what aged isn't supposed to mean, you know? We are missing 1 still. We are missing 0 still. But hey, we're doing this. We could actually sort of finish this today. Okay, then we're going in with these ones. Yes, I like that a lot more. These are the large ones. And do we have... Oh, oh, I didn't look at the direct neighbor. But I mean, that could be okay. Still, you know, sort of matching the neighborhood, I guess, in a way. And oh, just doing a little bit of everything here. We do need to go home in a second and grab a couple more bricks, because we set them up to smelt. I don't like going so fast because I'm always worried that I'm gonna double place them and then it's a little bit of a hassle. That's why, you know, don't go at full speed and I only like tap the direction that we're going in, because that happens otherwise and we don't want that. We do not need to cover that with anything. Actually, we have a very good amount of bricks. If I'm not mistaken, we might actually still have some in the backpack. Or do we have enough for under the stairs? I don't think we fully have enough. We're missing like probably like 5 blocks or so. I always forget that, you know, these are just blocks and not the walls, so we can jump on them. That's so nice. Yeah, okay, we need a little bit more for the other side. 1 second. My nose. Help. Wait. Actually, we have these. Let's hacking go. That's enough. That is enough. I love it. You can get these ones. Just quickly stack up over here. Nope. I like that I got 2 stacks of pine wood. I was very, very motivated. Yep. Could you not? Oh, sapling. Okay. We did it. Another house. I mean, yes, we still need to figure out the lights. We need to figure out that part. But yes, we got the roof done. That was the biggest concern, really, that I had. Can just put these back to normal. Oh God, what's going on with my nose right now? I don't like this. I think my allergies are kind of active still. And that's not just me saying that. My dad also had like a big sneezing attack yesterday. So, I don't know, I guess because allergy season took quite some time to start. It was just so mild that maybe some of the stuff that, you know, everyone here is allergic to was just not really in the air for a while and is now coming out a bit later. And because we didn't have everything flowing at us full speed at once is why, you know, it was mild, and now it's very, very mild. Like, just because I have a sneeze here and there and maybe a bit of a itchy eye, I'm okay with that. I think I want to go with these ones. And now we have this area here too. We could have this be a kids area, honestly. You know? Like, this is where the parents live and the kids have the whole attic to themselves. I think that could be cute. I would like that. I think we're gonna do that. And, yeah, the lights. Probably sizzle torches, because I know myself. But we have to see. Okay. And I would like a darker color, I think, for these. So, I mean, spruce. I don't want to go on the painting. Spruce could be an option. Yeah, I think that looks good. I like that. One plank, not one plank, one log would have been fine. Like, yes, this is going to be a little cold, I guess, but who cares? But I think we might have a little bit of an issue here again if we add glass. This inventory, I want to cry. Like, so much stuff that we don't need. I am assuming you will connect to the stairs. That works? That's a possibility? Okay, cool. Didn't know that. That went outside. Cool. Yeah. That doesn't fully work, which is such a shame. And I think in that case we just go for this window. I don't want one that goes down to the floor, just because then everyone can just look at this whole place. Didn't mean to drop the S-bomb there, but you know, when I stream, I am a bit more, I mean, I wouldn't say super vocal, but for YouTube, I do... We missed another sapling? What the heck? For YouTube, you know, I mean, first of all, now that I have my videos monetized, yeah, I try not to. Just because, you know, I mean, I don't mind doing it, and you know, with YouTube, I feel like this is definitely able to cater to more of an audience. You know, I don't want people to have to worry about their younger siblings sitting in the background. It does look weird when it's just like one like that. But, you know, with streaming for me is like this whole different thing. Where, you know, there might be a F-bomb or stuff. And like yesterday, I was flying around on the Cobblemon SMP exploring the map a lot more. Because we had another map expansion on Friday. I wanted to... Did I place the wrong thing on the roof? No. We went with the same... Did I chisel another one? What happened? I wasn't fully paying attention, I think. Yeah, I was flying. I found like 2 structures which looked really intense. Like, one apparently that sends you to the distortion world, but not the one from the Hoopa portals. There's like another one, and that was like a whole big like temple almost. And that you know, this temple sending you to this creepy dimension in a cherry biome. You know, the cute little girly safe biome. Nope, just put death in there basically. If we were to, you know, add more like that. And then we go down, and then we check how it looks. That look is a bit better. I like that more, you know? And I mean, okay, to be fair, you can't really see what exactly is going on just because it's so high up. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, okay, we're not fully finishing this build this episode, but we will in the next episode, I guess. On the other side, I don't think we need one. might look weird with the balcony being here and then suddenly the symmetry being taken out, and then we'd have another log there, but I guess in that case we could replace it if we had a window here, but nah, we have one window and that's fine. Okay, we have a cute new area unlocked in a way now. Definitely want to work with carpet and some plants. Could have a painting here, but on the other hand it might be, I wouldn't say dangerous to have a painting right under the stairs. Maybe we should add one more of these guys. Didn't we have 4 spruce left? And I was like, oh, I would have been fine to only get 1 log. Why do we have 5 now? Where did I get that one from? What is going on? Yeah, I think that's cute. I mean, it could also just be maybe it's for like the grandkids coming over, you know? We don't know. We need to come up with the lore here. But yeah, we got this figured out, kind of. The roof is looking okay. It's not perfect. It does look weird there. It does look weird. What would it look like if we were to replace that and just put pine there instead? We have a few minutes left. Like once we are on this level, we just say bye-bye to that and go in. Looks weird still, so I'd say if we do this instead, that could be okay. But then, you know, this is weird. So we might do this. So you only see, you know, you have it downstairs still. You see the downstairs part and it matching with that kind of. But then it goes to that. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that is better. Okay, nice one. Yeah, with the plant, I think we're gonna leave it there. The table is fine on there. Kind of sad that, you know, I imagine a couple is living here and only one of them can sit out here. The other one just has to sit on the table or dangle off here and fall down and break all their bones. We should build a hospital here. We could actually put like a little doctor's office here somewhere. Given that DecoCraft has all like these sciencey medical items. Like a very small general practitioner or whatever it's called. I don't know. Like just someone you go to when you have a cold. If you have a broken bone, you're probably not that well off in this area. But, you know, we could have the possibility. I think that could be cute and nice and good. Also part of me kind of wants, you know, to have the whole area be starry here again. Just because I really liked that when we did that in the other house. I mean, we have a couple minutes left. And nope, not the carpenter's blocks. I want the carpenter's stairs. Nice. Then we do that. You know, nothing changes up here really. Yeah, I guess kind of. But that could just be, yeah, I think that's just a shadow. Because this just looks nicer, you know, like it's probably trimmed for the staircase. I like that. And in theory, would it look good if we had another staircase here? I think that's too much. Yeah, that just looks like a tripping hazard. I do like this, I really do. This turned out very, very cute. We cannot have a... Okay, we can't have a painting there. That's a little sad. Maybe we could have a vanilla painting right here, possibly. That's something we need to test out. We need to see if we could place any kind of DecoCraft stuff down there, because apparently sometimes DecoCraft works like that. But I don't know. And we definitely put something on top of there. And maybe we just leave this empty. You could imagine that's where they put their laundry if it's, you know, ready to be organized and they're too lazy to do that. Cough, cough. Not me right now. No, 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 no. I don't have 3 baskets of laundry I need to work on. I would never. Yeah, I think that's it for today. We did very good. Very happy we got the roof done. And one more episode and this build will also be done. Or at least it should be. Good progress, good progress. Yeah. Looks nice. I like it. And I think the fact that we don't have the window up there like that is also okay. Thank you guys very much for watching. You know, the same brick type is also fine. It just works. Thank you guys very much for being here. Stay hydrated, stay happy, take your meds, take your vitamins, take good care of yourself and others. And drink enough water if it's currently hot where you are. Very important. Wear sunscreen and just take good care of yourself, okay? And yeah, goodbye!